access, Mr. Chair, is the access of a certain user to the system. Like, for example, to check on how many sales there are for this 642, 649 game. So that access, actually, the highest access is given to GM Robles.
And AGM.
Yes, and AGM. But just to correct, Mr. Chair, that can when you have access, it does not mean that you can edit. It's not editable, Mr. Chair. So our apologies for the statement last time, but it is not as if when you have access, it is not a document that you can edit or
I
that
don't
you
think
can
so.
change.
I don't think so. You talk to
No.
an expert.
Yes.
Are you an IT expert?
No,
Attorney
Mr.
Lisa Grace Pagano, Chief
No,
of Staff,
no,
General,
Mr. Chair.
General Manager.
No.
So why are you saying that na hindi pwede? Samantalang yun nandito ka last time na hearing namin, IT expert, yung sabi niya pwede. So ngayon binabago mo. Hindi pwede. Maliban lang kung magpakita sa akin ng credentials na ikaw ay IT expert.
No, Mr. Chair.
Based on the mandate of the IECT, we cannot divulge it unless subpoenaed. But before, where did it?
Then we will subpoena it.
Thank you, Mr.
Para
Chair.
malaman namin kung ano yun.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And the public has the right to know.
Yes, Mr.
Hindi
Chair.
naman pwede kayo lang nakakaalam, hindi alam ng publiko. Remember, hindi naman kayo mananaya, ang tumataya, yung public.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Natin ngayon, paano natin masiguro na yung vault ay hindi pwedeng buksan ng ibang tao?
Opo.
Sinong maghahawak ng susi sa vault?
Kagaya po ng sistema sa safety box ng bangko, yung bangko may hawak, yung depositor may hawak. So, meron pong hindi lang isa ang humahawak. Pwede namang marami ang humahawak para lang makasigurado na kailangan magkakasabuhat.
So, ibig sabihin, Atty. Pagano, merong vault dyan na malalaman kung sino nag-access, kung sino nagbukas o hindi. I think there's such a vault. So, ilalagay yung root access doon sa vault, and then isa lang ang pwedeng humawak niyan at mag-open ang system, and of course, may testigo once in-open na yung system. Okay ba yun sa inyo?
Baka po kinakailangan hindi lang isang susi, baka kailangan dalawa, tatlo, apat, 5 susi para marami talagang susi.
Pag maraming susi, di marami maka-access.
Opo, pero kailangan po magkakasama sila para mabuksan. Yun po ang ibig kong sabihin. Hindi pa pwedeng isang tao lang ang magbubukas.
Okay,
Kundi-
parang sa bangko. So,
Opo.
lahat, pare-pare yung susi nila. Hindi pwedeng isa lang magbukas.
Opo.
Hindi ubra yun.
Opo.
Dapat lahat ng may susi na yan, sabay-sabay bubuksan.
Opo. At
Hindi ka
saka isa
nakasama.
pa po, kailangan po masigurado tayo na yung source code ay walang ibang may hawak na.
Okay.
Yun lang ibig kong sabihin. Kasi
DICT, CICC siguro. Anong opinion niyo po doon sa pinag-usapan namin? Kayo po ang expert pagdating dyan?
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Very simple lang ho yung process natin. No? If you have a source code, normally the government deposits it with BSP. Kasi napakataas na security nila, naka-CCTV 24/7. And the only access is given if you have all the signatories present.
Also, yung suggestion niyo po, dapat yung source code ay i-deposit sa BSP. At kung kinakailangan, hilingin sa BSP at dadalhin sa PCSO.
If it's a suggestion that we should look into frequency, when do you need to look into the source code? Pag hindi mo naman kailangan buksan, it's just deposited there. And it is sealed by certain authorized signatories ng PCSO and its audit people. Kasi sealed siya literally in a safe box sa BSP.
Attorney Pagano?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I think we should make a distinction between root access and source code, Mr. Chair. The source code under our agreement with the Philippine Lottery System provider, the source code is actually is in a sealed envelope signed by the provider and PCSO, and under the agreement is to be deposited in an escrow account with Land Bank. That is the process, Mr. Chair, which, and we've already submitted all requirements to Land Bank of the Philippines for the establishment of that escrow account where the source code will be deposited. As mentioned by DICT, it is not something that you use every day, Mr. Chair. It's a source code, so that's like the, I cannot give an example.
So what's the
but
difference between the source code and the root access
the
code?
root access, Mr. Chair, is the access of a certain user to the system. Like, for example, to check on how many sales there are for this 642, 649 game. So that access, actually, the highest access is given to GM Robles.
And AGM.
Yes, and AGM. But just to correct, Mr. Chair, that can, when you have access, it does not mean that you can edit. It's not editable, Mr. Chair. So our apologies for the statement last time, but it is not as if when you have access, it is not a document that you can edit or
I
that
don't
you
think
can
so.
change.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
You talk to
no.
an expert.
Yes.
Are you an IT expert?
No,
Attorney
Mr.
Lisa Grace Pagano, Chief
No,
of Staff
no,
to General,
Mr. Chair.
General Manager.
No.
So why are you saying that na hindi pwede? Samantalang yung nandito ka last time na hearing namin, IT expert, yung sabi niya pwede. So ngayon binabago mo. Hindi pwede. Maliban lang kung magpakita sa akin ng credentials na ikaw ay IT expert.
No, Mr. Chair.
Then hindi ka pwede magsalita.
Maybe, well, of course, the
Then hindi ka
expert
pwede
here would
magsalita.
be the ICT.
Exactly.
Yes.
Hindi. Yung kasama niyo dito last time, expert yun eh. She declared herself as expert.
Okay.
Oh, ba't wala siya dito ngayon? Hindi niyo pinapasok. Hindi
She
niyo
was
pinapunta.
not
Oh,
invited. She was not invited.
yun nga po, ulitin ko, yung root access, pwede mag-delete. Tinanong ko siya eh. Sabi niya, okay, I'll give you an example. Ulitin ko yung example ko na last time. Tumaya si Juan de la Cruz, planted. Tumaya siya sa isang outlet, Lotto outlet. Kunya 642. Tinaya niya 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nag-register yan sa PCSO. Nataya na yung numero 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then, nagbola. Ang lumabas, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You follow me so far? Okay? Now, yung taong may root access, pwede niyang palabasin, kunya walang nanalo, pwede niyang palabasin through another computer system na yung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 na tinayaan niya, i-change niya to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 para mag-match doon sa winning number. Tinanong ko yon, sabi niya, imposible. Sabi ko, why? Kasi nga may tinatawag na post-audit. Nasaan nga dito? Saan? Yung tinatawag na witness mirror post-audit. Na agad-agad, malalaman kung minanalo o wala. Tama? And then tinanong ko, sino ang present doon sa tinatawag na witness mirror post-audit? Ang nandoon, kayo-kayo lang. Na PCSO, and of course, meron taga-commission on audit. Diba? Now, tinanong ko, kung gugustuhin, pwedeng manipulahin. Ang sagot niya, yes. Kaya sabi ko, I rest my case. Kaya nagsuggest ako, bukod doon sa mga taga-PCSO at saka Commission on Audit, maglagay tayo ng third-party witness. It's either from academe, from media, from NGO, from civil society. At nag-agree kayo. Yun eh. So therefore, ang gusto ko, mas maganda siguro, di ba nagbubola kayo ng mga games live? Dapat sa isang screen, agad-agad, in matter of seconds, pagkatapos ng bola, sasabihin ko minanalo o wala. Pwede ba yon? Gawin natin public? Agad-agad?
Probably 3 seconds. Gaano kabilis? How fast? When they put the numbers, Mr. Chair, it probably takes 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah.
1,
Or 2 minutes for the system to tell if that is a winning number.
masyado natin matagal. Dapat 30 seconds lang. Kaya yun.
I will ask our
No,
because
pagkatapos ng bola, lumabas yung 6 na numero, agad-agad, meron isa pang screen dyan, napapanood ng mga tao at nandun kay mga witnesses, mag-register agad. 2 winners, 1 winner, tapos nakalagay kung anong lugar.
the number of winners can be identified immediately.
Hindi sasabihin kung sinong winners.
Yes.
Hindi natin kailangan yun. Basta't nakalagay lang kung ilang winners.
And
Kunya nakalagay,
location,
2 winners.
the Lotto. Yes, yes.
O, nakalagay kunya, Olonga po, Cavite.
Yes, yes.
Pwede yon.
Yes.
Gawin natin public from
Yes,
now on.
Mr. Chair.
Good. Kasi sa ngayon nakatago eh. Hindi, sa ngayon, di ba, it is not being made public, di ba? Malalaman na lang namin, after a day or two, sabihin nyo, no winners.
right after the draw, Mr. Chair, right after the draw, during the live draw, if you watch the 9 p.m. draw, immediately the winner is declared. If there is a winner.
Sinasabi?
Yes po.
Live?
Yes po.
Okay?
Yes.
At kailangan, yung sinasabi ko pa rin, again, yung nagmamonitor,
Opo.
nandoon present, meron din mga outsider,
Yes
yung
po,
third party.
meron po. Meron po.
Okay.
From the community. In fact, we have a panel of judges who participate in the draw procedures from pre-draw, Mr. Chair, which means the weighing of the balls. As
Wala
well.
akong problema sa pre-draw kasi nakikita eh.
Yes po.
Yung problema ko doon sa post-audit.
Yes.
Kasi yung post-audit, kayo-kayo lang yan sa isang kwarto ata, tama?
No, not
Saan?
really. Doon din po sa draw court. In the draw court, there's a room which is called the Ramti. Ramti, di ba? Tama.
So from now on, tuwing meron kayong gagawin mga desisyon, gusto ko, dapat meron din tao si Chairman Kuha.
Yes.
Kasi ang nangyayari, palagi nyo siyang,
well,
tinatanggal eh.
no, the chairman is actually given also. The chairman can watch the draw anytime, whether the pre-draw, 2, 5, 9 p.m.
Dapat
draws.
involved siya palagi.
Yes.
Kaya nga siya chairman eh.
Yes, there's no such,
Hindi, kasi nakakataas ng kilay, Atty.Pagano,
yes, sir.
yung AGM na assistant alipores lamang ni GM, nabibigyan ng napakaraming opportunities, napakaraming pribileyo, whereas yung si chairman, isa sa pinakamataas dyan sa PCSO, palagi siyang itinatabi. From now on,
Yes.
in the name of transparency, sa lahat ng mga decision making ninyo, sa lahat ng mga policy making ninyo, kailangan involved si chairman. Is that okay with you, Chairman?
Thank you for your kind statement, Mr. Chairman. Yes, Mr. Chairman. The way things work in our organization is that operational matters are within the ambit of
GM.
the mandate of the GM. And policy matters are the ones elevated to the board. And so that is the time that I get involved in this decision-making process. Doon po sa operational matters, medyo mahirap pong makialam sa operational matters. Yung,
Hindi ko sinasabi makialam po kay Chairman. Ang sinasabi
Opo.
ko, dapat you are informed.
Yes,
Alam niyo
yes.
po yung mga nangyayari within the
yes.
organization.
yes,
Kumbaga, they should have the courtesy to let you know.
tama po.
Ito po yung ginagawa ng PCSO, ito po yung operations natin, ito na po yung direction natin. As chairman, you should be informed.
Yes, yes. I thank you for that, Mr. Chairman. It would be best if my office is informed of what's happening.
Okay.
Thank you so much for that.
Atty.Pagano, okay tayo dyan? Good. Then
Thank
let's
you,
move
Mr.
on.
Chair.
DICT, I asked you the last time na i-check niyo po integrity ng buong Lotto system, maging yung Pacific Online, yung e-Lotto provider ng PCSO.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, in fact, as early as May of last year, 2023, the PCSO already reached out to the ICT to conduct their VAPT testing, the vulnerability assessment and penetration test. And as of November 23, we already informed them of our assessment and certain vulnerabilities. And as of December 2023, Mr. Chair, they already addressed those vulnerabilities, and their score was minimal to none.
Teka muna, what are those certain vulnerabilities na nakita niyo po?
Mr. Chair, based on the mandate of the IECT, we cannot divulge it unless subpoenaed. But before the word did it.
Then we will
PCSO.
subpoena it.
Thank you, Mr.
Para
Chair.
malaman namin kung ano yun.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And the public has the right to know.
Yes, Mr.
Hindi
Chair.
naman pwede kayo lang nakakaalam, hindi alam ng publiko. Remember, hindi naman kayo mananaya, ang tumataya, yung public.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Karamihan sa kanila, mahirap na kababayan natin na nagbabakasakali, baka makachamba, and then they are deprived of this important information? Heck no. They should be informed. So
Yes.
walang taguan dito, transparent dapat tayo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so I need those information.